will stop at Abel.
Jey Uso, who is now expected to fall in line. This is why Jey Uso finds himself in the
Universal Championship.
Is Jey Uso to utter the words I
quit.
Jey, what do you say?
Jey Uso bringing the.
You gonna quit today?
Whoa.
God, I'll take your last breath. Quit!
Oh, no.
Roman, I gotta call it.
I look like a monster. What am I supposed to tell Macho? There ain't no going back when you gone this far.
Stop, man. What you doing, man? Huh?
You alright, man? I don't even know who I am anymore. Yeah. Uso says I quit. An injured servant. I don't give a damn how hard you beat me. It's too much, Uso.
You can make all the excuses you want. What'd I say? You quit. The membership.
That's a snake move you did. You think you tougher than me, Uso? No. No. You use the only person in the world that I will say I quit, Uso.
How could I not? How? These are the things that you have to do, Geishas. The burden. You don't even understand the. Okay. The couple, the eldest, the highest of the chiefs. They all back. If you don't fall in line, your ass is out of the family. I would be livid. Huh? What are you gonna do? Scolding right now, if you could, but what are you gonna do, huh?
I hate you! I hate you!
By the end of the night.
Roman Reigns. Jey Uso here tonight. He now will have to focus on Friday Night SmackDown because it's all that pent-up anger, that pent-up rage.
In this one, another qualifier to join them.
And we are back on Friday Night SmackDown.
SmackDown Survivor Series men's team.
You know, Corey, if he can qualify for Survivor Series and pick up a win for the Survivor Series is presented by Cyberpunk 2070.
KO's been very vocal about his excitement. Accompanied by the glorious Robert Roode.
Celebrate the 34th annual Superstars from SmackDown. This past Monday night on Sheamus and AJ.
Find some answers as to what SmackDown's team's going to look like. Both Ziggler and Owens to be able to join.
Both of these superstars looking at the new champions.
No doubt about that.
With a shoulder tackle. And Dolph Ziggler going to regroup.
I'm honestly a little surprised that Kevin Owens, as long as he's been around.
Dolph Ziggler, the show-off. Into the covers and enough to put KO away in a kick-out. Been around for a number of years now in WWE.
Every superstar will stagnate in their career. Change of scenery, some fresh blood to mix it up with. Wonders for somebody's career.
And Kay would like to be tag team champions of SmackDown. Down goes Ziggler. By Owens.
Tremendous impact on the elbow, but now Roode is incredibly dangerous, but so is the task at hand.
And Owens able to hang on. Dropped to a knee. The official went to check him out, and Robert Roode with.
Are you a medical professional? So just threw Robert Roode out from ringside.
Yeah, finally at the. And we are back live on 5 men for the Team SmackDown at Survivor.
As you mentioned before, Team Raw already beginning to take shape. We've got
Owens, and look at Dolph Ziggler battling back. Kicks out at 2, a near fall for Ziggler. Survivor Series, and of course the traditional Survivor
look at this.
Survivor Series elimination matchups.
Ziggler now measuring up big rights from, and Owens
whipped across the ring. Kevin Owens, though, telegraphed it. Ziggler momentum with a clothesline, and here comes KO.
You can see
To Corey's point, how much does KO have left?
thunderous clotheslines from Owens. Here comes KO.
KO now. Ziggler oh my.
Kevin Owens nearly punched his ticket to Survivor Series, but it wasn't enough to keep the show off.
Team SmackDown at Survivor Series in the
Huge stakes to be part of the best at Survivor.
and 2 Survivor Series kick out by Owens at
Had plenty of time to recover and formulate this to the best.
and with both men down center of the ring, critical point of this.
Very clearly been through a battle. Dolph
Oh, and Kevin Owens caught Ziggler. Famous counter by Ziggler. Cover now. Incredible. The height of Ziggler to deliver.
Owens looked to slam the door, possibly with a pop-up. How KO's lights out.
Dolph. Super kick. Owens able to duck underneath. Kick to the midsection. Look, Owens up over the top. Ziggler, though, able to pin the shoulders. Again, thwarting the super. Is heading to Survivor Series.
It was a hard-fought battle. Several tonight.
Yeah, gutsy victory.
Locker room. He's always only one stunner away from qualified as the first member of the men's SmackDown's about to pick up the KO.
Owens ecstatic over his victory here tonight.
But Jay's got to focus because he has a qualified.
The one-on-one matchup for Daniel Bryan. Here's our progressive
to insurance.
Anything else?
Daniel Bryan. Yes.
I am stronger. It has made me feel like.
Figure out how we're picking these teams for Survivor Series. I think it's
Shot. On the back, we have resume. As you can
career and my body of work speak for itself. And if anybody in this time
Really? Okay, look. Hey, the strongest, the fastest, and the smartest.
or knows what EST means, it's totally irrelevant.
That name ain't even as cute as you think it is.
None of this is going to get anybody on the squad. But fair enough? Fair enough?
To determine who will fill the first spot on the women's.
Someone who has the potential to be one of the most extraordinary athletes.
Since you returned to The Miz and Jeff Hardy.
But don't you want to call me the freak?
Well, no, but
No, but towards them? But you're not Austrian?
freakish things that you're capable of.
Okay, I'll play along. I was 9 or these 2 brothers, the Tracy brothers. They were singing. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I cried. Show some kindness. I was hoping that when they saw me cry, they laughed. Them, the teachers, they all just. About 20 minutes later, that continued for hours.
So, Lars, what do you hope?
It's to unleash anybody that gets in my way. Personal playground. Personal hell.
Hence, human being.
Contest is a triple threat qualifying match. Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca. WWE is here.
Fresh off a win in their. It's next.
And everybody's getting in the spirit of things.
Yeah, more Sasha Banks and even Otis. Massive insurance. Save when you bundle Auto Home or WWE Thunderdome. I want to take you back. Cycle Murphy. With Murphy.
But don't you understand, Murphy?
And Murphy starting to gain control.
watch
DJ Murphy. Let's go.
Oh, Rob.
Nobody has your back.
Here comes Dominic. Behind, blindsiding Dominic. It is Dominic King.
You have to listen. You shouldn't be here.
About everything. She's been very... My dad and brother.
See, I get why Ray and Dominic despise me. That's why tonight, I'm gonna go out.
You sure you want to do this?
Earn entry to the Women's Survivor Series.
Australia, Billie Kay! To make her way in a singles career here on Smack.
That tonight.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
People aren't supposed to give themselves nicknames. We're that very accurate.
Hopefully she's not the Titanic in this match tonight. Triple threat matchup here tonight. And again, is already set. You've got the tag team champion part of the Raw team. 5-4 Survivor Series.
I could see an upside for done it all here in WWE. But in my opinion,
from behind Billie Kay, who was lying qualifications under triple threat rules.
And here's where Natalya's been around. She knows.
Oh, wow. By Bianca at 2.
Look for an atomic drop.
Hey! Takes down Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair with a basement dropkick.
Oh.
What a moonsault. And here's Bianca, tremendous athlete. Seeing examples of that here tonight. Top rope. Down Bianca goes, and Natalya now.
Big moment.
And Natalya
has got powerful legs, but Natalya able to lock it in.
Wow. With a submission locked in.
Honestly, have an answer for you in that scenario. Highly
Natalya breaking the sharpshooter. Threat rules.
I don't even know if it was intentional. I'll cover here by Billie once again.
To Natalya. Hooks the inside leg, stacks up Natalya. Who...
We're going to wonder what Billie Kay's
on Billie.
Trying to lean back.
A tap out to Natalya. And Bianca Belair. Rolling up Bianca Belair. Using the ropes, but Belair has Billie Kay where she wants her with a K series. Here is your... Because Bianca Belair is now on the team.
You and me both. Powerful. She is beautiful, and now she is...
For Bianca Belair heads to Survivor Series.
Makes her own rules. I'm the one. Because no matter what, SmackDown, the entire world.
Please welcome Aaliyah Mysterio to the Mysterio family as he walks. In a moment, breast cancer can change everything. And hope to breast cancer patients and survivors in the United States. Join our fight. And joining us tonight is a breast cancer, Chelsea Gillum.
I've got something why Ray and Dominic Mysterio, but I get it. I've done, but as a man, face to face. So guys, if you could, I am begging you. Everything that I have done, but I need to do this.
It's not right.
Murphy. I think you already know what I'm about to say. Are never going to accept you as you going to accept. Now, the reason I wanted to come out here is to tell give you for what you relationship, but I am I accept you, Murphy. That doesn't matter to me. Starting to understand the truth of the situation, that every step of the way, your father talking to you and acting towards you, the past, it seems like he's controlling you. Brother, Your brothers are getting all this attention. He sees the spot.
From out of nowhere, and now Seth turning the tables on Dominic.
It strikes again.
Dominic have turned into a brawl here. They now pulling Murphy off his son. Down.
Get him! Get him! Get out of my...
Dad, don't hurt him.
Let's go. Stop into vámonos.
I am not going with you.
¿Qué? What did you say?
I said...
Let's go. Vámonos. Aaliyah, última vez, last time.
Aaliyah just stood up to her own family for...
Now, considering what Jay went through earlier tonight.
Changed is how Jey Uso has performed the last 2 months to beat Jey Uso. So what I'm preparing for tonight, SmackDown at Survivor Series.
At his cousin Roman Reigns, I hate you. And
so retain his focus as we just saw Daniel Bryan. Here's a couple fellas with a big plan. There's a reason for that. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
And tonight's Friday nights are a lot of fun. The current SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Is this champion versus champion?
So the special thanks to AC/DC, available November 13th on Apple Music.
This will be in action. They'll take on the Raw Tag Team Survivor Series.
This past Monday with your impressions of the street, because flat imitation is
Guy Fury.
Guy Fury.
Yeah, dog, you gotta try.
And that is the power of positivity. And while those three at Survivor Series, we are not
serving pancakes. We serving ass.
Because if you don't know by now, we are the best on the smoke.
And the recordings, Nakamura.
When you knock off the current tag team champs, you may get yourself a title.
Like Cesaro. Cesaro would love to lock it up with the New Day.
Yeah, Shinzo years ago, Cesaro, of course, a 6 at WrestleMania, and maybe the most powerful.
Yes, they are overwhelmingly charismatic. These two dudes are all business and double tough.
For that size.
Oh, size extra impressive, and here comes Montez.
Covered by Ford, hook in the leg, and Nakamura going to Nakamura.
Shinsuke just, whoa, there's the aforementioned drop.
On his feet, and Ford. Oh, man!
I think King Tez is about to take.
Oh my God! Cesaro, did you see that? It's the Street Profits taking on Cesaro and Shinsuke. Commercial break.
And by this you mean launching Montez.
Cesaro and now dominating this matchup right now as he's got to fight back.
Cesaro always the consummate professional.
Oh, the double team, and what a kick by Nakamura, followed up by the.
Nakamura
is absolutely incredible. Wait a minute, Montez lands on his feet.
Again, I mean, you should count how long Cesaro, what a human being, if even qualifies.
Lines. And there's a big L. Face first goes Cesaro. Dawkins is fired up for a big man.
Deceptively agile.
Add 2 by Cesaro. Dawkins can't believe it.
For the last several minutes.
Big uppercut by right now for the former tag team champ. The man who once said he had the, quote, curse of greatness
just yet, but he's certainly got all the potential in the world.
There after being taken out, and Nakamura with a kick. Nobody home.
Face first. Oh, and Shinsuke connects.
Oh, just like that. The running knee. Tag made. Here comes Cesaro.
No, we said it.
Now the gut wrench. Power bomb by Cesaro. Matchup.
With Ford met for the moment they were.
Cesaro and Nakamura have done a pat him before Cesaro kicked out. And what a close to power out.
Look at the impact on this.
Okay, up to the top rope. Oh, Montez Ford runs into a boot. Roll! Check that out, the anointment. From the heavens, Montez Ford.
The Street Profits. But Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins.
The Street Profits have been called dynamic. High above Thunderdome.
Times as high, maybe 4 times the impact upon
Profits, your tag team champions heading towards
the United States champion and the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series, because quite frankly, there is no one. The championship of the continents, the people. Sami Zayn as the people's champion, but the truth is, every continent, in Ireland, in Bolivia, in Lebanon, know that the great liberator Sami Zayn always tells the Bobby Lashley, you represent. Okay, Bobby, I'm going to show the Intercontinental Champion is greater.
That was actually true. Sammy's huge in Botswana.
Champion, the boss of the
Please welcome
the steel chair that became so instrumental. The historic 380 days.
Damn, Sasha Banks stepped into Hell in a Cell title.
It is celebrating talking smack. Look at the guests, Bailey the Street earlier tonight.
I predict the holidays in the Mysterio house.
There is Sasha Banks, the current SmackDown Women's Champ. Sasha Banks takes on the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka.
World at Survivor Series, we find out who is the best.
Unless you can walk the walk. I told you that I was going to finish what you started, Shep. Bailey, I have to thank you for stabbing me in the company together. I thought my career? It wasn't our friendship that was. And I am the boss of Friday nights. At Survivor Series, I go one. I am the best of the.
Hey! I want you to think about that last statement that you know that you can't hang on to one. History who held it for 300 and right now to rip you apart for one, but two, most importantly, legally beat me for it. You kind of forced a sore loser, okay? Yeah, I'm fair, all right? He knows, she knows, we all know, everybody. So next week, and I want you day title reign. It ends.
Hope you bring all that you got, because
tell you one thing, Corey, let's make that official. I would love to see the former champion Bailey.
You're absolutely right, but Bailey necessarily retain them.
Sasha can silence all the phenom, the legend, the Undertaker,
greatest of all time. No superstar has been.
Here's a sneak peek. The dead man coming. Another opportunity for someone to qualify.
The following contest is losing first from Aberdeen, Washington.
We know Daniel Bryan is extremely confident, however, Bryan Uso, Survivor Series on the line.
Next week, the challenger and former Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's
Team at Survivor Series. Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle.
228 pounds.
An emotional wreck after what he went through because of saying I quit inside Hell in a Cell. This
turbulent, I would say truculent. Jey Uso feeling all of it. An expert like Daniel Bryan.
Well, Daniel Bryan beating him, so to speak. It was a Jey Uso's Sunday, so Daniel Bryan knows what he is facing here. And control and channel his emotions tonight, Corey, to pick up.
That was my question. Can Jey Uso maintain his?
And will Daniel Bryan attempt to push the buttons? Almost seems like there's this internal struggle going on in to Bryan. Remember already tonight, Kevin Owens is toe-to-toe with you. There's no doubt about that. If you anger...
It's really, truly toil in his family to having his... the ringer over the past several months.
And to stand in the ring earlier tonight, Corey grew up with that you were close as a brother to. Roman hates you, Roman, for what you did to me.
Right now, Daniel Bryan's the one in trouble. Jay's giving us the answers. Yes, he can stay focused. Jey Uso
slowing the pace down, not allowing Bryan. Now goes Jey Uso, the collision from Daniel Bryan, and now it's Daniel Bryan's opportunity. Bryan with the yes kicks.
I think up to now, Bryan's been fighting.
You heard him say, you want to play that game? And Daniel, oh boy. marching down the ramp. How does this chain away on Daniel Bryan? High above the ring. Roman Reigns at Survivor Series.
You could almost champion.
Yeah, Jay showed a flurry during the commercial break, but it's so who is hung up in the ropes. You got to wonder what's going on.
This could do it if Daniel Bryan lands.
Cover now on Bryan. A cover now by Dan. And one can only imagine what is going through the mind of Jey.
Daniel Bryan nearly stole a victory, but
what is going through the mind of Jey Uso tonight as he Uso now up over the top rope to the floor.
Victory, but Jey Uso has got to have the world
tonight as he tries to concentrate on Daniel Bryan. His core.
Great balance by
top rope. Bryan is in trouble. Jey Uso.
There it is.
Middle of the ring, locked in, submission.
Look at the torque on the shoulder of Jey Uso. The position.
And he does. Match up intently. His family section. And Jey Uso though makes it with a. Bryan may be out. Uso go this time.
That's it.
On Bryan. Hook of the leg.
Uso.
In a series, I say, impressive victory. The question is.
Out the world and all the drama in his life that momentary.
Table. I'm with you.
Another kick to Bryan. Bryan can't even function. Splash. Jey Uso.
I'm with you. Understand? I love you too. Man. Make him understand.
Reigns gave the orders and Jey Uso is following them. Somebody's got to stop this. This is a bludgeoning.